Hello everyone, welcome back to our Tableau course, and today we are going to cover advanced interactive filters. As we have already discussed and covered filters and its type, and also we have done interactive filters. Now today in this session we will see how we can make the interactive filters advanced. Here I'm taking, let's say, category, and I'm taking, let's say, sales. Now this is our data. I'm taking subcategory for my filter purpose, where I'm using this option, show filters, and now we have all the options available here under the subcategories, right? Now at the same time I want to apply another filter, let's say for category, and show filters. Now simultaneously we have both the option to filter out our data. So let's apply a filter for any one of the category, let's say furnitures, and under furniture category I want to select few of the subcategories, let's say tables, and we do not have enough options in this, so let's say tables. So at the same time let me put the sales figure so we can actually compare with and without. So this is the total figure for category furniture, while I'm selecting all the subcategories under this category. Now with the help of this subcategory filter, so let's take chairs. So when I'm selecting chairs, I have this sales figure, while I'm choosing furniture and looking for only chairs, and in case of a table we have this figure, right? So this way we can do this, but here we can see all the options available which is not correspondence to this category, which is furniture. Here I can see envelope, furnishing, labels, machine, and everything whatever we have under category. So when I'm selecting all the categories, which is furniture, office, and technologies, and I'm not choosing anything else, still the amount, the sales value is remains same. It's just because this table value is dependent on this furniture only, or a particular one. So when I'm not selecting this one, that's mean this table is not belongs to other two categories which is already checked in. So what I mean to do here is, like, I want to reflect the subcategories based on the categories. I don't want to highlight all the subcategories at a time. So how can we do this? I'll show you with the other two options. When you actually come here and click on this arrow, you could actually able to see all value in data set. This option is selected, so we can take this selection off and we can choose this selection that we need only relevant values. So the moment we will do this, we can actually able to see the option will be reflecting only for the options you have checked in this section, because there is a dependencies on each other. So when I'm selecting, let's say, furniture, so only I can see the subcategories coming under this category, while I cannot see these options in subcategories when I'm not selecting the furniture category. And when I'm selecting technology, I can see some other subcategories. So these are basically only those subcategories which is dependent on this category, which is technology. So when I'm choosing copiers, machine, so you can actually see there's a change in sales figure. So this is based on this technology. And if I want to compare office supplies, so I cannot see these many options, right? So the moment we are unchecking it, we can actually see the other option that is coming under office supplies, and here we can apply the filter as per our choices. For example, I want to see storage, let's say I want to see for arts, binds, and fasteners. So these are the three subcategories. Based on this, we are making this much of profit, or we have done this much of sales, while we are talking for office supplies. And now when we were talking about the technology, let's say, so copier and machines, these are all together making this much of profit. This is how we can apply the filters and we can interactively change the reports. Let me show you one interesting thing here. Let's say I'm choosing office supplies, everything, let's say everything, but here I cannot see the section for furniture, right, while I have already selected this. So the important thing is to understand whether I'm selecting the subcategories that is coming under this category or not. So what I'll do, I'll choose this furniture first and see this section. Now here, as you can see, we do not have selected any of the subcategory, so there is no point the data will come in our chart. So let's say table or furniture. Now the figure has changed and the bar is appearing in our canvas. Now while we are checking this option all, we can actually able to see all the options are reflecting back. Now let's take another option. Let's say state, and I want to take filters again for this, and we have these many states, and based on these state I want to see how the sales figure are performing based on our states, and while we're talking category and subcategory wise. So you can choose your state, let's say Zealand or any state, Wales, where it is, yeah, now Wales and Veneto. So these are the figures only for these many states. And if I want to show you how it's gonna be look like while I'm putting in this section, so these are the legends for these colors, how we are doing actually state wise while we're talking about category and subcategories. So when we are talking about, let's say I'm talking about furnitures and I'm only talking about the tables. So this is how we are performing for tables, but your sales is happening only in Italy. Let's say furnishing, in this case we have sales in Wales and Veneto also. So dynamically we can change the reports if we want to see how the products are performing based on cities or a state or a region or category wise or subcategory wise. So this is a very good way of applying the things directly, where you can actually see or make the changes in your report. So this is how we can apply the multiple filters and in an advanced way, when you can actually create the dependencies on each other and only those options are reflecting what you are looking for. So this is how the advanced interactive filters work. And I really want to advise you guys to use your data and apply these options and see how they are going to work and how it's going to be look like. So I hope you have enjoyed this section and understood how to use advanced interactive filters in Tableau. Thank you very much. See you in next lecture.